Alright guys, when you're at the dock, always take a look at how high or how low the tide is. You should know your water levels at the dock. It gives you an idea of where you might want to fish just based on what the water is doing at the marina. Today's date is Wednesday, 2/12/2025, right? Today's the 12th? Well, we're in Port Mansfield. It's a Wednesday. It's a one-star day. So we're gonna go out, have a good time, just fishing.
Catch a one-star fish.
Catch a one-star fish, exactly. So the bite is at what time? The major?
11:58.
11:58 to 12:58 or something like that. It's not very long. It is a full moon, so let's see what we catch. How long have you been with the Temu Pro staff?
I have to check my purchasing history.
Woo! I like that.
Everything I bought from Temu was in your tackle box.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Right. It is a little windy today out here, guys. We've got the mics on. Hopefully, we won't have too much wind noise. Okay, we're taking a break from those two barges passing by. They got the water extremely dirty. Cody's gonna try something new.
It's something I don't like to do, but oh well. Keep one in the bag.
Now remember, the bite's not till basically noon. We're out here a lot earlier than normal. Yeah, so we're just, I'm not expecting it for it to be off the chain yet. Alright, so you see the chart rotating like that. It needs a position sensor on it to prevent it from rotating like that. It's trying to, the compass is trying to figure out where to point. If you have an external position sensor and you use that, it'll prevent it from rotating like that. I'll put a picture up of a sensor that I have on mine. It's a GS25. Or I believe there's also a GS60 you can use. You don't need the 60 for if you don't have an actual radar on your boat. The 25 works perfectly fine. The 60 is better if you have radar. Soon as it landed, it's a nice fish. This is a keeper, but we're not keeping fish today, so we'll let it go. Catfish, baby, get that catfish in. What's a red? Okay, this is a family channel, sir. We have pro staffer Timu, Mr. Timu. I'm sure that was a Timu lure you were using because you're not allowed to use anything else. You don't want to violate the contract. That's got to be the funniest thing I've heard in a long time. Timu pro staffer. Woo! Should be a keeper, but we're letting fish go. Yeah, pretty. Look at that. Speaking of lazy man fishing, you just caught one. I can't believe that. Maybe we should put the camera on you instead of me.
Little guy, I thought we were out of the zone already, but as soon as I said that, he hit the gulp.
All righty, you. We're also taking a break from wade fishing. It is 11, so we're gonna drift for about 10 minutes, 15 more, and then we're gonna go find a place to wade to start off our major bite that's supposed to start at 11:58. It's been slow this morning. I didn't expect it to be off the chain. It is a 1-star day. So we're gonna drift for a few minutes. Jody, what year model is this boat?
2021.
And you bought it brand new?
Brand new.
Where'd you buy it at?
Southern Marine.
And that is located where?
Far, Texas. Mr. John Mason.
And before you bought this boat, what did you have before?
Dargel Scout.
What size?
14.
I love this boat. This is probably one of my favorite boats I ever get to fish on, besides my own boat, but this is an awesome 16-foot boat.
I'll tell you what, it feels lighter than my Dargel did.
Oh, it is. I'm sure it is. And it being a cat hull. Hey, do you still have pictures of when we took it offshore?
Video.
You have video?
Yeah.
Send it to me so I can clip it in. Not right now, I mean later on. That's right, we went freaking offshore on this boat. Probably the dumbest thing I've ever done, but check out this clip right here of us catching fish offshore on this amazing little boat.
I think we went 32 miles out that day. We went to the
Cutoff rig.
yeah, we went to the cutoff rig.
Yeah. Got the sunglasses on, hook and bullet. Let's see if we can catch something. We're still drifting for a few minutes, and then we'll go back in and wade.
So what I'm doing today is I'm doing the bro method of fishing.
Yeah, you're using a lot of scent. Hey Jody, that video I sent you about that DEA agent, your dad knew him or not?
No, he'd heard of him.
But that was the same era your dad was with the DEA, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many times when you were little did they do drive-bys by your house? Try to burn your house down?
None.
None? Okay. That's just in the movies? You should say like 3 or 4 to make it exciting. You know, when people ask me how many shootings I've been in, I have to tell them at least 7. You don't want to be that boring cop that never got into a shootout.
I think one time they had
At band camp?
one time they had got an apartment for my dad and another guy, gave him a bunch of money, and they went to go live in Rio Grande City, trying to buy dope.
And they went and they rented a house in Rio Grande City?
Yeah, they had an apartment above a laundromat or something.
Cool.
Then he's got a UC photo of him holding a briefcase with $1 million to there's a clandestine airstrip in Zapata where he's buying a bunch of heroin.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember how much flash money we had when we were at the task force together. Do you remember what the amount was?
A couple thousand probably.
I remember one time at the task force with your dad, I found a bag full of money at a raid we did, and it was money that had been buried, and it was all stuck together, like from it being buried.
Mm-hmm.
So like for a week at the office, we had the money floating in water, and we'd spend all day with like paper clips separating the bills, and there was still like $25,000 cash, and we were just taping it to white pieces of paper and making like 5 rows of 20s for each sheet was like $100. And we had the room full of just money spread out because it was all disintegrated, but the bank had told us that if we could save the serial numbers, that they would honor it or something like that. So after we finished, we took it to the bank, and it was like $25,000. Pretty cool little case.
It looks like they're getting... Yeah, it looks like the same guy.
Right when we were gonna eat some breakfast, I'm behind you.
Got stuck in the rod holder and
I saw that. Alright guys, hopefully the wind's not too strong. It is 11:52. The major starts at 11:58. We made a move. Hopefully you can tell where I'm at. If not, I'll post it right here on the top right. We're at the Y, just south of the ICW on the spoil that's on the south side. We're gonna give this a solid weight and see what we can catch. All right, let's hope that wake doesn't drown us. Yeah, but he's got a deckhand, and all right, let's make sure we don't get, look at this wave. Here it comes. I don't want to get wet. Crazy waves that boat makes. He came off. Alright, it's still slow, but I'm fanning out my cast. Maybe one toward the water tower, one toward that green sign, one in the middle, and then one right here. Maybe that red one out there. But it's really slow. Let's keep on fishing. Let's see if I can get one right here. That last fish I caught, it followed me. I caught it right here, right by my feet practically. It's a little dink, but we'll take anything right now. We're just fishing for fun. All right, and somebody might be like, dude, you're not even using a leader. Nope, I'm not a real big fan of leaders. I mean, I'll use them, but this is the question I have. This is your line right here, and this is the hook. So basically, this little guy didn't give three shits about the line or the hook, because all he focused on was the lure, the silhouette of the lure. He didn't say, I'm not going to bite that because there's a hook or line pulling it. We're fishing in water that's not clear, so the fish is only seeing the silhouette. So don't get too lost in the, I need a leader and it needs to be clear as shit. Nice trout, tail walking. Now, of course, somebody might say, well, a bigger, smarter trout is not going to hit that. I'm not arguing with you over that bigger, smarter trout. I'm just saying that it's not the end of the world. Beautiful trout. Hold on. Oh, he came off. Right when it landed, he grabbed it. Oh, grabbed it right when it landed. So, the bite was supposed to be from 11:58 to, got him, to 12:58. Now, I'm going to post right there on the top right. If you notice, the wind shifted from the west to the east right at noon, and I think that's what slowed the bite down. I did move to the west side of this bar. The wind's really not blowing, but I can feel it on my back coming from the southeast. So it looks like it's shifted just like the way the charts said it was going to shift. Another little dink, but I'm having a blast. It's Wednesday, and really no one's out here, just me and Jody, a few other boats, but it's a nice calm day. Water temperature is 75. It's not freezing. It's very, very nice. Let's see if we can get another one. Got him. So it looks like the bite turned on finally, or I finally found him here in this little spot. If you put your hands right there, kind of high on the gills, it keeps her head from moving, and then you can just pop the hook off a lot easier. Good little trout. We'll let him go too. Let's examine our lure. We're using a Texas Tackle Factory pumpkin seed. This is an old school lure I've always used. I don't know where the hell Timu went, but I'm gonna stay here and keep on fishing. I just looked behind me. Team Timu went to go get the boat. And I'm not trying to upset anybody. If you want to use a leader, knock yourself out. There's another fish. Use the leader. All I'm saying is we're in dirty, murky water. Trust me, the fish sees the hook before he sees the line. Came off. Not a big deal. Let's try that again. I'm pretty confident the bite is on fire now. It just took a while. Got him. Very slow bite on that one. Very slow. I barely felt him. Another little guy. So I've talked about this in the past about where I'm fishing. That doesn't mean that if you come here tomorrow that you're going to be on the bite. It took me a while to find these fish. So if I say I'm fishing on the southeast corner of the Y here in Port Mansfield, one, you still got to come out here and work the whole entire area until you find the fish. So it's not just as easy as saying, okay, good, thanks for the GPS cords. If you don't walk around, make some moves, make some casts to find them, I could give you cords every day, all day long, and that doesn't mean you're going to be on the fish. You got to put in the work too and work the area. I've talked about the wind. You know, I could be on the east side of this flat and I might not catch anything because I'm fishing into the wind, and right now it feels like the bait's probably getting dragged off the drop off right here where I'm at. So we're probably doing a better job over here. I got Team Timu coming in the back. Jody, how long have you been a pro staffer for Team Timu? 6 months. They flew you all the way out to China to be a product tester also?
No, they didn't let me in.
Oh yeah, we don't want you getting deported prematurely.
Right on the top of the water. One of them took off after something.
Got him. It came off. Jody's almost done. Jody's got leader line. You want the clippers?
Yeah.
There you go. Alright guys, I'm not sponsored by much, but damn, these clippers, I love having a pair of clippers on me. You should always carry a pair of clippers on you. I buy like 2 or 3 pairs a year and go through these. They get all messed up from being in the water, but they're worth it. Alright guys, right when Jody retied, I went to cast and I broke off. So, shit happens. Jody just caught one. Alright, Kelly Wiggler, jalapeno popper. Not even sure if this is going to be working today, but it's kind of got the same color I was throwing, so I'm going to say yes, it's going to work. Alright, I don't know if the change of lures, but the bite messed up. Maybe my weight, jig head, and lure I had before were working a lot better. I haven't had a bite yet on this Kelly Wiggler on a 1/4 ounce jig head. Ooh, nice trout. Yeah, another solid trout. Another one's staying down. This is a good fish. Not a real big fish, but it's a keeper. Alright guys, we're almost finished fishing for today. Had a good time fishing with Jody on his baby cat from Transcat. This is an amazing boat. Very, very nice boat. Probably one of my favorite boats. If I didn't guide fish and needed a bigger boat, this is probably the boat I would own. I don't know about the colors, but probably an orange. What do you think, Jody? A Transcat in orange? Alright, we'll put a picture of the lime green one up in the corner just so you can check it out. But this is a very nice boat. It's got a 90 Suzuki, 1 power pole. But the only upgrade Jody needs is a good weight ladder. Outside of that, this is an amazing boat. And hope you all enjoyed today's trip. We're gonna just give it one more quick cast or two and call it a day.